Hi guys, and we are here. Sorry, took about a couple of seconds there. What I'm going to do is see how the timer for Nassr versus Zolro's on. I'm going to put that timer for the PSG bus, so I'm going to switch the two things around. And then we'll just have that Nassr one at the top. I think it would be slightly better. So while I work on that, Dynamites will commentate the match here. So yeah, here we go. Dynamites is just going to commentate it. I'm just going to put it on. Just 1 second. Okay, here we go. Just get the match on, up and running. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I don't know. It's like the 6th minute or something. You think 101 for Barca. I mean, let's hope that's not the case. Let's hope it's, Barca concede 10 goals here. I hope they concede as many as possible. PSG, please just absolutely smack them in the face.
Hey, show me the lineups, by the way.
You can see the lineup as well. Read out the lineups here. Here we go. Sorry, showing the Nassr lineup. There we go.
Okay, so I'll start with PSG. In PSG, in goal we have Chevalier, and in centre back partnership is Zabani and Pacho. In left back we have Nuno Mendes, and in right back we have the captain Achraf Hakimi. In centre mid we have the partnership trio of Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and Zaire Emery. In right wing, we have Bein. In striker, we have Mayulu. And in left wing, we have Barcola. So, up top, we are missing our 3 main forwards there. Kvara, Doué, and Dembele.
All of them are injured, by the way. All of them are injured.
Yeah, I'm saying we because, of course, we're Madrid fans.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Now, lineup for Barcelona is Szczesny in goal. In right back we have Jules Koundé. In left back we have Gerard Martin. In centre back we have the partnership of Eric Garcia and Kubasi. In CDM we have Pedri and the captain De Jong. In right wing is Yamal. Left wing Rashford. Cam is Dani Olmo. And then in striker we have Ferran Torres.
Okay. And yes, welcome Shadow Plays to the stream. You just got out of the shower and you heard that this is the match between Paris and Barca. Yes, it's just because, unfortunately, Nassr had an overlap match where, they overlapped with this one. So, again, for some reason, I don't know why Nassr always puts their matches at the same time. But, yeah, this is the match where we are watching PSG versus Barca while I still set up their stupid scoreboard. Dynamites is going to still commentate for us, which is great. Let me get this scoreboard up. Okay, what are your opinions on who do you think is going to win this match, by the way?
In my opinion, even though PSG is missing their main forwards, some of their defense, and even who's missing from their midfield, by the way? João Neves. I do think this will be a win for PSG. No bias, by the way. I think this will be maybe a 3-2. I do think it will be a high-scoring game because we do know both these teams like to go on their attacks lots, especially with Ferran Torres up there for Barcelona, and then Vitinha, he loves playing those balls forward, and even those comfortable direct passing tiki-taka type play style. So I do think this will be a 3-2 win for PSG.
Did you say Barcelona and Brocolona?
Me?
Yeah, say it instead of Barca.
Oh, okay. So now Barcelona with the ball on an attack. Intercepted, and now it's with Zaire Emery. Loses it in the box, gets it back. Passes it to Fabian Ruiz. Awesome. Now lobbing it over to Barcola, who's playing Cam here. Brilliant ball over to Hakimi. Cuts back. Hakimi.
Cuts it in.
Now it's a corner.
Yeah, that's a corner. By the way, Szczesny's the starting goalkeeper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope. I like Szczesny. And good night, Alexa. Yeah, good night, Alexa. Hope you have a nice rest of your sleep. Yeah, I forgot to see your comment there. My bad. A couple of other matches happening currently at the moment too. Of course, Nassr's one of them, which we still have the scoreboard up for. Still have to just change the logo of the whatever I think that is. It's the competition badge. Narrate this corner, my guy.
Okay, so Nuno Mendes getting ready to take. Fabian Ruiz trying to get to Szczesny here, but being pulled away by, I think that's De Jong. Referee getting into the hustle there. Talking to Fabian and De Jong. And the ref is Michael Oliver for this match, actually.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Love to see Mr. Michael, always, you know, in the biggest matches. The ones where that matter the most, he's always there. So, and Anthony Taylor, they both spawn in on those matches. It's actually very weird.
Oh, that was a chance there. Nuno Mendes with a brilliant cross, and then Zabani with a header that just goes over the bar. Vasa almost conceding in the first 12 minutes of the match.
That's great. Love to see it.
Jules Koundé with possession at the back, being really hardly pressed by Barcola. Now to throw in at the corner for Vasa.
Okay, also, why in the world is this like? I swear this camera's like moved upwards or whatever. I don't know. There you go. There. I guess you're just so small.
Vitinha passes it back to Zabani. And now it's over with Hakimi. Mbai. Back to Hakimi. Vitinha. Keeping possession at the back here, PSG. I do think they like to play that sort of quick passing plays and then they try and find that opening. Like then, Nuno Mendes, brilliant ball to...
Mayulu, right?
Yeah, Mayulu.
Goncalo Ramos isn't starter, right?
No.
Good.
Okay, Mayulu tries to flick it over Eric Garcia but intercepted with the chest. Koundé, getting lots of the ball this game so far. Does 1-2 with De Jong. Back to Koundé.
Goncalo Ramos might as well join Barca. That's how much I dislike that guy. Nuno Mendes back to Chevalier. How do you say his name?
Chevalier.
Chevalier, yeah.
I think.
And it's now Zaire Omri getting the ball. Now playing it over to Mbai. Make sure to smash like as well, guys, since, you know, new stream, new like. Love to see it. And that is a good ball. PSG really breaking the lines. They're trying to do the offside trap here, Barca. It's not working. Luis Enrique too smart for that nonsense. And, bro, you're definitely not a dino. You definitely aren't, Indoraptor. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, no Doué, no Kvaratskhelia, no Dembele, all injured. All of them injured. So, yeah, that's a bit of unfortunate circumstances there for them. Just going to collect one thing. You commentate on this part.
Now, the ball with Barcola on the wing, being pressed by Koundé. Back to Nuno Mendes. Outside the box, curls it in, and now it's with Pedri there. Now to Rashford. Pass it back to Pedri.
Here you go.
Now the ball's with Kabasi. De Jong. I do see Barca and PSG have similar play styles this season. I am going to say that. They like to play quick passing. Yamal with a brilliant Travella there, and this should be a goal.
Oh my goodness.
What a goal line clearance. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, the goal line clearance was phenomenal there by who in the heck is
Zabani.
that? Who the heck is that?
I don't know.
Some random guy on PSG that I haven't seen in like what? Okay, some random guy from Ukraine does an insane goal line clearance. What the heck?
I'm sorry, Barca. That's bad by you. You should have scored that.
That is unlucky. That is so unlucky. He literally slides in, absolutely destroys that. And, I mean, phenomenal goal line clearance. Absolutely phenomenal. It was so good. There's nothing else to take away from that besides, wow. Absolutely phenomenal.
That pass was also brilliant by Yamal there. Yeah, Ferran Torres gets it back.
Yeah. I mean, how do you expect that to happen? He literally back-heels it away. And who else isn't in PSG? Varane, Doué, Dembele. Marquinhos isn't playing. He's injured. And Yao Neves is injured. So, yeah, it's basically like the whole team.
By the way, Zabani getting an instant rating boost there. Now he's the highest rated in the match besides Yamal.
Yeah, of course
somehow.
He smash like for... that guy.
Yamal glazing as well.
What? Yamal glazing? Okay. Don't smash like for Yamal glazing. That's not what we do. Yeah. What an absolute... I can't get over that goal line clearance. It's so good. So going to get my Ronaldo coaster here for my Ronaldo CR7 mug, which I love to see. You know, watching this Champions League nights always need hot chocolate, guys. So, you know, make sure lock in, get some hot chocolate. This is going to be now with, I think it's Zabrani with the ball. Just playing it through to Fabian Ruiz. Good through ball. Trying to find Barcola. Just unsuccessful, though. And surprised Nassr is struggling to score. I know. I know it actually is a surprise in that game, which I can't believe we actually didn't score the first half. Though Zoltar's really showing quality on the defense. No wonder that they've got 2 draws at the start of the season, only conceded 1 goal. It's because their defense is really well. I did look at the ratings for their players in those matches. They did have high defense ratings, so it does show their attack might not be the best, but their defense is pretty solid for Zoltar. In terms of this Barca PSG game, so far already seeing a lot of drama here. Nice through ball. Chevalier's coming out and grabs that. Easy distribution.
Hakimi. Now to Vitinha. Getting the ball out to goal side. Bad pass, but it's to Zaire Emery still. And now it's with Rashford to De Jong. Now with Eric Garcia.
Also, I agree there. They don't give Ronaldo enough credit for the amount of positional play he does. Setting up the chances. I mean, it's something that you want from the captain. You want that leadership in the attack. You got the leadership in the defense in Inigo Martinez, but you need the leadership in attack, and that's something that Ronaldo provides, and no other player provides it as good as him. He is literally the best at doing that, and that's why he's the best attacker, the best player of all time.
Corner for PSG.
Yeah. Also, a lot of security guards already coming out here into the stands, and it looks like it's because the PSG and Barca fans, aren't really colliding well with each other. There's an absolute fumbleance there from Martin. Doesn't know how to control the ball for his life. Terrible player. Absolutely disgusting player.
Nuno Mendes will be taking this corner now.
Only players I respect on Barca is Szczesny. And that's it. Rashford, if he didn't say, switch up when he's saying Ronaldo all the time, then he joins Barca and suddenly says Messi. He's like, what are we doing there? That was a terrible corner by, who did the corner?
Nuno Mendes.
Nuno Mendes wasn't the best. And did I see Inter Miami lost 5-3? Yes, I did. Suarez, brace, and Messi still won man of the match with no goals, no assists, and 1 shot on target. Yeah, the Messi glaze is insane in MLS. I'm surprised that a Chicago Fire player didn't win it, because the fact is that their team was, I looked at the highlights, they were so much better. They were so much better, and it's not even, because MLS defense is bad, that's why they still conceded 3 in the end, but they were so much better than them, I just don't get it.
Rashford, brilliant pass. Ferran Torres scores, but this should be offside here.
Yeah, it looks like it will be offside, but the referee just giving an offside goal, I mean, love to see it there.
You changed the name to Barca.
Yeah, Barca's got an offside goal just now. This should be cancelled. This should be cancelled. It looks like it was so offside, and you actually called them Barca, exactly. And welcome CDF to stream, hope you're doing good. CDF is a Barca fan, be careful. Yeah, it looks like you're crying about that.
Especially that was a horrible pass by Vitinha, by the way.
Is this offside?
This initial pass isn't, but this one to... Oh, it's onside.
It's onside. What are you doing, Hakimi?
Hakimi, come on, bro.
Is Hakimi slow? I think Hakimi's slow. I'm not even joking. No wonder you didn't get top 3 for Ballon d'Or. Jeez. That is the most simple offside trap. We were just seeing Inigo Martinez in the Al-Nassr match doing a masterclass of the offside trap, and then you got Hakimi there, literally just fumbling. What are you doing, Hakimi?
Now he gave Rashford an assist. Like, come on.
By the way, on the score sheet, I'm not putting up a Barca player's name. I don't care how many of them score. They don't deserve to be on the score sheet. I know, what a stupid mistake. It was actually a pathetic goal as well.
First of all, the bad pass by Vitinha just tries to be fancy, does a Travella straight to, who was it? Olmo, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then pass to Pedri to Rashford, and then Rashford just does whatever he does.
Yeah.
Rashford's been performing, by the way.
Rashford assist for Ferran. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Don't know what he was doing there. PSG is at 50%. Yeah, I mean, they got half their team missing, so no doubt that they're going to be struggling here. But, I do expect some performance from, my Ballon d'Or winner, Nuno Mendes. Hopefully he can get a lock in here. Yeah, I mean, that's just such a goofy goal to concede. I don't know. Also, Al-Nassr versus Zara has kicked off for the second half. So, we'll see possibly a goal from Nassr. Hopefully. Fingers crossed there, guys, that we get, a Nassr goal. Because, yeah, Nasser do look like that they've been dominating the attacks recently, but, you know, Ronaldo missing, not showing the leadership that we require. This is a good chance for Nasser, actually. Coleman takes a shot. Looks like he goes down the box. Possible penalty, but it's going to be disallowed. Played on. Dynamite, you commentate this match. I want to see your commentation skills, and if there's a Nasser chance, I'll let you know.
Okay. Nuno Mendes, long ball over to Hakimi. That's not the best thing to do in defense, to be honest. Okay, Hakimi. Now back to Zabani. This guy, Luis Enrique, disrespected Mbappe too much. I don't think he'll win much this year. Yeah, Luis Enrique, he wasn't starting Mbappe near the end when Mbappe said he wanted to go to Madrid and stuff. Yeah, so maybe it's, Sherry, it might be a curse for him this year. He did win everything last year, basically, but might be a curse for this year.
I honestly think that, he was... When I went to watch a PSG match live in their stadium, it was good, like Dunkirk they were versing, whatever. It was like some relegation side. They actually lost that match, and he was benching Mbappe for that game, like literally until the 80th minute. He benched him for Super Goncalo Ramos. But yeah, at least he got taken off there. Mbappe instantly creating like every chance of the PSG team. So, I mean, fair play what he's done here to the team now. Because he's done a really good job, but I mean, I don't really take I don't like when a star player of that quality is disrespected, to be honest. And is Pogba playing for Monaco? I will check for you. Monaco 1-1 with Man City. Jeez. Teze scored after Haaland scored his initial in the 15th. And Pogba is not playing. Pogba is not on the bench either.
By the way, here's an attack for PSG.
Ansu Fati starting.
Barcola. Trivella tries to copy what Yamal's been trying to do the entire game.
Pogba has been benched for lack of fitness, yeah. I mean, he's not even on. He's like he's relegated to reserves for a lack of fitness. I do think he's near coming back, though. He's coming back late October, I'm pretty sure.
Nuno Mendes taking the throw-in.
Yeah, and exactly, Kelvin. It's going to be this time, Xabi Alonso wins 3 back-to-back Champions Leagues, the same events are aligning themselves, you know. History repeats. Nuno Mendes, good throw.
Pacho, Zabani.
I think Pacho's really underrated, to be honest.
Yeah, brilliant defender there. Definitely deserves what he got in his FC26 card. I know I'm bringing that into the conversation, but it's like, it truly shows off his skills that people don't actually really recognize properly. He's really strong. He's physical.
Jamal just falling over and calling for a foul. This guy literally just fell over and called for a foul.
Barcola, what are you doing, bro? Come on.
That was so bad. What is...
Fabian Ruiz literally sets up pass of the century, and then Barcola just touches about 30 miles into...
Can we just talk about for a second this dive merchant that I just want to see this dive merchant again. This guy was literally not being touched at all, and he just goes and falls on the floor, and he's putting his hands up. It's like the guy that's nearest you is like 3 meters away. And you ordered a Meat Feast pizza, W, so you're making me hungry now. You know what? I'm hoping for pizza tomorrow. That's what I'm going to hope for.
Ooh, Barcola. What? Why'd you start crying?
Because now pizza's mentioned. You're starting to think PSG Champions win has to be the biggest fluke. They look like a different team after the Club World Cup. Yeah, I mean, you know, still they're missing half their team, so it's hard to judge based on this gameplay. But based on what I'm seeing so far, I do think that they're a one-season wonder club.
If I'm being honest, they're not really looking too bad. They're still in form to win at least a trophy this season. Of course, Ligue 1, because they win that every year.
Well, you acted like they're not going to win a trophy.
But what I mean, but to call them the best team in France for that many years in a row is like, that's a big achievement. Even if it's in a Farmers League, it's a big achievement to keep that consistency. You know what I mean? Yeah,
exactly. Consistency to farm the league on. And yeah, this is going to be Koundé now over to... Who in the world is that, by the way?
Pedri.
Yes, Pedri. Is Pedri playing right wing? Is that just me? Or is Jamal playing like central?
Yeah, they actually have switched Pedri and De Jong around on their lineup after the first couple of minutes because I don't think De Jong was playing well with Koundé. And I do think Pedri is, going into the wings, and then Yamal can cut in and do his, signature flare shot.
I honestly really enjoy how Dani Olmo plays. I don't know what you think. I think he's one of the players like Szczesny I actually genuinely kind of like on Barcelona. I think Dani Olmo is a very good player.
Yeah,
I actually scouted him before he was popular. You know that.
Did. Yeah.
I scouted Dani Olmo back when he was in RB Leipzig.
Yeah, Dani Olmo was this guy's favorite player before when he barely knew football, or what?
No, it's not even when it's like when I barely knew about when I wasn't even looking at the Bundesliga and stuff. I already knew about Dani Olmo. I was like, this guy is going to be talent. He's going to be crazy, and performed in the Euros. I was like, you know what I'm saying? He is talent. That's why I have this special connection with Dani Olmo. I don't know why. Just got this special symbiotic relationship with him. Where whenever Dani Olmo performs, I just feel a little bit happy.
He showed that in the Euros, honestly, when he came on
he was
as a substitute. He actually saved Spain. He made them win the Euros. Also, Nassr scored.
Nassr has just scored here. And we'll tell you who scored. Jorge Jesus looks a little bit happy about this one. Corner cleared as well by Barca. That is going to be on the line clearance. Jeez. And it looks like it's Kaibari who scores. Kaibari for Nassr. I'm going to put him up on the leaderboard. So this is the Nassr score.
Wait, let's see this. Okay. Oh my! What a volley!
Volley outside the box. Jeez. Daisy cutter volley, basically. He clipped the lawn with that one. He's mowing the lawn with that volley. Jeez.
Chance for PSG here as well. Now it's with Mayulu. Takes the shot. It's deflected out for a corner.
Okay. What I don't get with Kaibari is this guy sometimes performs the most legendary player in existence, and then sometimes he just has the most dud game in existence.
From a stinker to a...
I know, literally, he just alternates what he's deciding. He goes today I feel like I'm gonna, perform. Today I feel like I'm just not gonna do anything at all. What minute
After getting subbed on, I'm gonna perform. At 51.
Who assisted it?
I think it was Coman, if I'm right.
Okay.
I'm not too sure, but...
Okay.
Let me check the lineup for it.
No, you check it.
Here should be a free kick for PSG.
And Bein got fouled. Yes. I'll read the comments. Since we know getting the best record doesn't matter, look at Liverpool. Got first last year and worst matchup in Champions League. Wonder if teams will not kill themselves. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that this season Liverpool's not going to perform. I think they're not going to perform at all, if I'm going to be honest. Hopefully PSG can score from this free kick as well. Olmo looks like that villain from Harry Potter. You can't remember his name.
You mean Snape or something?
No, Voldemort. Is it
Voldemort?
I don't know.
Does he look like Voldemort?
I don't know any Harry Potter characters.
Okay, here's a free kick for Hakimi. Hakimi's going to be taking. Hakimi or Mayulu? Yeah, okay, it's Hakimi. Oh, he actually shoots from there. That's a brilliant save from Szczesny. Wasn't expecting that.
It's actually pretty clutch.
Diving save to sort of in between top bins and bottom bins. You know what I mean? I think that was actually No, never mind. Thought Koundé headed that.
And there was no assist there on Kaibari's goal, just to double check. I just had a little bit of a look. There was no assist, so it must have got deflected off.
Yeah, but I think the initial cross was from Coman, if I'm right, though.
I feel like if PSG score before halftime, if they get a good set of dominance, I feel like before halftime they might have a chance really to redeem themselves in this match and be able to actually overcome and get a win. I do think that's going to be the case here. Also, that corner came to absolutely nothing. But yeah, I definitely think that's going to be sort of an option here for PSG, where if they can really perform, then they can start something. Also, Dynamite, do you want to just read out the scores of these other Champions League games while nothing's happening at the moment? Okay, read them out. They're up here. You can use the mouse to scroll.
Hey, Arsenal Olympiacos, 1-0 for Arsenal. Let's see who scored. The scorer for this match is Martinelli at the 12th minute. Assisted by no one, actually. Yeah, it was like, it looks like a tap-in.
Assisted by no one?
Yeah, it's just...
Okay, fair enough. Agree to agree.
Yeah, like Al-Hibari, assisted by no one.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, next match is, let's see, Leverkusen versus PSV, 0-0 at the 31st minute. Dortmund versus Athletic Club Bilbao. It is 1-0 for Dortmund here. The scorer is Svensson, assisted by Adeyemi. Looks like he scored in regular play. It must have been like from a cross, potentially. Man City Monaco 1-1. The scorers are Toze and Haaland, assisted by Dista and Vardiel. Next match, Napoli versus Sporting, is 0-0 at the 31st minute. And then we've got Villarreal versus Juve is 1-0 for Villarreal.
Yeah. And what else?
Wait, who scored for... that's all. Who scored for Villarreal?
I'm not too sure. I think it was Mikwao Datse.
Mika Tadze.
Okay.
I think he's from Georgia, am I right?
Barca fans will say that we would have destroyed PSG in the CL finals. Yeah, little did they know half their team's missing. I swear these guys say literally anything. Like there was a comment I was reading, and it was something so weird and random. I can't even remember what it was. Jose Mourinho's right though. They literally care more about, you know, bagging everyone else and saying how good they are compared to actually just like watching the game and saying, you know, trying to get some critical feedback on their team. I don't know. To me, that's what it's like. I just feel that's the way. And is Nuno injured? No, he's not injured. He's
actually playing, yeah.
Yeah. But there's actually quite a few attackers that are injured. But yeah.
Nuno Mendes with a dud on Yamal, it works. Continuing the dribble down the field. Gets past halfway, and that is a bad foul.
Yeah, that was a bad foul.
That's a yellow card for, let's see, I think that's De Jong?
Yeah, also, I agree with you there, Sherry. Nuno's still pocketing Jamal.
Yeah. 100%.
Still pocketing.
Yeah, De Jong gets a yellow card here.
And you might watch the remaining Arsenal when Nassr finishes. Yeah, the second half will be still around then. But yeah, you're watching Nassr now because you get too annoyed with them the other day. So yeah, 100%. I do agree. If you want just a calm match, watch Al-Nassr. Promise you, you know, you're going to actually get, you know, some sort of results from that one. Some sort of happiness, as they say. So. Let me finish this and then I'll commentate while you finish yours.
I've finished.
Oh. Fair enough.
Okay, Nuno Mendes actually looks like he's extremely injured here. He's actually getting some medical treatment. If saying Dembu, Torini, and Leach, Varascalia with Desiree doing, and also Jarkna. What?
Oh, you think Nuno's injured? Is he not? I mean, he's on the ground now.
Yeah, he's injured now, probably.
Yeah, it looks like he's might be getting back up. I don't know if he's getting subbed off. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, he's not getting subbed off. I hope that's the case. He's got a lot of medical stuff on. This is bad if Nuno's injured because that's literally like nearly every star player gone from the team. You know, bar Vitinha, basically, and Hakimi, and Pacho, and Fabian Ruiz. Chile's tendon injuries are the worst. Yeah, hopefully that's not the case here. I think he's still going to play. I didn't know what you guys were saying about injury. I thought you meant, like, is he playing or not? But yeah, we're actually behind by, like, I don't know what the official tally is. It's like, I think we're 30 seconds behind. So we're not too far. Plus YouTube latency as well. Madrid needs Hakimi and Nuno. We need Nuno, I think. No, do we need Nuno? I think we need Hakimi more than Nuno. Because Carreras is good.
No, but we have Trent and Carvajal.
Yeah.
Although they do get injured quite a lot.
Van de Ven's a good shout. Van de Ven, I was actually saying the other day, would be phenomenal for Real. A fast centre-back. One that's strong. One that can lead the line. And he can pair up with Dean Hoyinson, you know. So yeah, for sure. And welcome, unknown name. W's. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. It's going to be cleared away. Controlled by Fabian Ruiz outside the box. Come on, can we see a shot, please, PSG? Can we get one goal before halftime? Yeah, I think Van de Ven would be great for Real to strengthen their team. That's a good ball by Vitinha. It's just not read by the rest of the team, unfortunately. Chesney's going to waste a little bit of time. Luis Enrique, not too impressed by the team so far. I wouldn't be too, because they've not been putting up the best performance of their entire lives. They definitely can perform better. And it's going to be now Over to the right-hand side, Yamal been absolutely pocketed by Nuno Mendes again. He's not even able to get a dribble here, Yamal, yet he still has a 7.2 rating.
Yeah, I think it's just for that one Travella pass he did earlier.
Yeah, I mean...
that they just gave it to him.
I gotta say, that's again, another reason not to use FootMob rating systems. Just don't. Because, or SofaScore, because they absolutely give this guy the highest ratings for doing nothing. They literally do. This is now going to be with, I think that was Barcola. I think Barcola's a good starter, honestly. Now that the attack's sort of weakened here for PSG, I think definitely Barcola has the quality to strengthen the starting XI in the forward line. I feel like he makes a lot of mistakes sometimes, so, he has to be careful with how he plays. Given the ball away there, I think by and by. And it's going to be now Koundé over to Yamal. And it's Rashford with it, which I don't respect now because he randomly started saying Messi's the best. Handballs the ball in the box too. Yeah.
Hey, Hakimi. Out to Mayulu.
Did the referee just trip Dani Olmo, by the way? Swear the referee just did that. Is this Barcola now?
No, this is Mbai. They've switched sides in Mbai and Barcola, actually. That's a bad pass.
Oh, it looks like
he's talk about that.
Is he playing? Is Brad playing striker or is he playing right wing?
He's playing right wing now.
Okay. And the president of UEFA is actually watching this game here as well. He's actually in the stands, in Barca stands, of course. Yeah, next to Laporta and Nasser Khalifa. Al-Nassr still winning 1-0 as well there, guys. Hopefully we can see a redemption from PSG, maybe to just give us a draw even. We don't want Barca, I think, getting through to the round of 16 for free. They have to earn it through the playoffs, and that'll be great. So, we get a free pass in, another chance for Barca to be eliminated from the tournament because, we don't want to verse them as many times as we have to. That's what we need here, not to verse them as many times as possible. Hakimi now over to a deep ball there for, I think that was Vitinha, maybe? I don't know. It's now into the defense. Dani Olmo takes an absolute wild shot. Don't know what he's doing there. He kind of just fires it to space, and it's going to be a goal kick for Chevalier. Don't be too harsh on Rashford. Apparently, there's reports if you want to play in Barca, you have to glaze Messi and hate Madrid. Look at Nijo Martinez, came out saying Vinny should have had won the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, he also started saying that, when he's in Nassr now, that maybe this is just Nassr, could be the same thing, but he was saying that Cristiano's always been one of his idol players to look up to, and he's one of the hardest players to go against. And there's a goal by PSG. It's 1-1. 1-1. It's a goal. Thank you, PSG, for equalising with us. That is brilliant there by Mayulu. I mean, what a goal. Absolutely love to see it. Love to see it. And we're going to add that to the score sheet. It's an equaliser, and it's Mayulu. Absolutely gets swamped.
38.
Koundé. Mayulu goal, 38. Who assisted? Was it Barcola who assisted? Nuno Mendes.
Really?
Yep, Nuno Mendes. Got the assist there. Let's have a look. So Nuno Mendes just skills through De Jong, Koundé. I mean, this guy should have been the Ballon d'Or winner as well. You can argue for him. He just skills through their entire team, basically. Finds the through ball, and then it's just an easy tap in for Mayulu. Easy goal. Love to see it. That was great. Chesney, no chance. Sorry, Chesney. As much as I like you, unfortunately, you couldn't get that one there. And pocketing Yamal and assisting. Exactly. That's what GOATs do. And that's why Nuno Mendes is going to be GOAT left back eventually. It's all a matter of time. We need him on prime form for the World Cup. If he gets injured before the World Cup, it might actually be bad for Portugal. It'll be very bad, actually. I think Cancelo, when he's working as a teammate as well, he performs better. I think ever since, he's gone to Halal, I feel like he's developed nicer with Cristiano, with Ruben Neves. He's definitely a team player now, more so than he was at, when he was at Barcelona. And yeah, just back on what you said, Kazuma. Yeah, I don't hate on Rashford. I don't.
And also, you remind me of that topic of Guerrero. He's actually a solid Portuguese fullback. Not gonna lie, and I think he will have good plays with the national team if they put him in.
Yeah.
Maybe even a super sub or something.
Yeah.
I do think he'll still play good.
That's why I selected him in the Al-Nassr potential signings, because he's not too old. He's like 30, I think. He's not too old. He's definitely got pace. He plays, at the top level still. And I do think he'll be a great signing to strengthen our back line, because especially since he can overlap, he will play out nicely with Mane. Still allows us to play Nawaf Al-Akidi, Bouchal, Saad Al-Nassr on the other side. But yeah, I definitely think that's a good chance. And PSG got another one here. They could get another goal. Fabian Ruiz with it. Played through. This is a very good chance of PSG. Cross going into the bot. What the heck is that? Nah, they should have really just done a ground pass. I don't know what they were doing there. Absolute fumbled. Dino, she's a 10, but she's a Barca fan. Immediately relegated to a negative 100 there. Absolute relegation. And yeah. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. If you became a Barca fan, I don't even know what I'd do to you. I'd just make you non-exist. I'll just make you just leave the room immediately. That's what I'd do.
What if I said right now, I'm a Barca fan?
But you're not, though. I know.
Yeah, but what if I said it?
If you said it, I know you're not. So, I'm not
Yeah, but what if I said it and I said, I am, and I am?
But you're not. So, I'm not going to do anything, am I?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Use your brain.
Madrid fans always stay Madrid.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be now with Nuno Mendes. Oh, sorry, Pacho. Give me a good... That was a very good ball to Barcola. Barcola, I think, is playing striker for sure. Is that Barcola, right? Yeah.
Oh, my God. I was about to say, and that's a goal.
That really looked very close to becoming a goal there. PSG are starting to dominate on this absolute fumble merchant team that they are. Hopefully, we absolutely snap this team out of existence here. Go on... Allez les Bleus, come on, PSG. That's for France national team, sorry, not for PSG. Commentate this one up, my guy.
De Jong. Koundé. He tries to do a Ronaldo chop, loses it. Nuno Mendes.
I think Koundé will be very good quality for France in the World Cup. Oh.
Yeah, I think he could... he's a solid fullback. Was he a sub last World Cup or did he play? Oh, this is a chance for PSG, by the way. Barcola passes out to Hakimi. Tries to cut him, but now it's a PSG throw.
Okay, fair. I don't like... Is it just me, or is if we take a current look here at the score, so if Barca lose this, they will be... Where will they be? How much did they win their first game? They won to... Newcastle 2-1. Okay, so they don't have high goal difference. So if they lose, they'll be actually pretty low on the table. How is Juventus losing as well? Who are they losing to? Who's
Villarreal, I think.
That is the weirdest... What the heck? I'm checking that right now. They're currently playing... Yeah, Villarreal. They're losing 1-0 to Villarreal. That is insane.
Oh, yeah, Mikko Tadze. Yeah.
And you said to your homeboy, if you... Okay... I don't even need to finish the sentence, Kelvin. What the heck is that? And... Or what is this funny moments thing? In 20... Okay. Nuno Mendes gave Yamal the ball there. He felt sorry for them. He actually fouls him as well. Nuno Mendes, why'd you give him the ball?
Yeah, I expected a yellow card,
yeah. That was bad. What if Dino is a closeted Barca fan? Well, I'm not,
What if he is?
Slip merchant Yamal just falls over again because he doesn't know how to run with the ball.
Clean shove.
That is actually a clean shove as well. I mean, what the heck? And this guy's face, whenever he falls over, he looks like a toddler crying. I'm not even joking. Haaland scores another City, up 2-1. Okay, I mean, Haaland's on phenomenal form. Yeah, he might actually become, the all-time top scorer for the Champions League. It's only a matter of time. Lucky Cristiano got that award, for the previous format, because I'm pretty sure Haaland's going to break it for the new one. That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, Haaland's just insane. Especially this year. Is Norway in the World Cup, right? I think they got in the World Cup.
It's more teams, right? If it's more teams,
I think they qualified.
They probably would,
top of their group. Yeah, I think if Haaland's in the World Cup, Odegaard's back on form for Norway, and then Haaland's also playing there. I mean, they could really push for a top high group stage finish.
Do you say Hoyland scored?
And goal by Hoyland for Napoli. I will never understand how that guy suddenly got to
Check
join.
if it's a banger or something.
Okay, we'll take a look.
It's probably a header or something.
It's
fair
it's
enough.
a right foot shot from just outside the box, basically. It's basically on the line where the box is.
Into the centre of the goal.
Assist by Kevin, so, it's...
Kevin?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah, De
anyway.
Bruyne.
Sorry, I forgot Kevin. And, yeah. Why is Nassr playing so average against this fourth-tier team? It's because Cristiano's not leading the attack. He's not leading the attack. Rashford skill and pass one. Given the cross in, it's going to be cleared away.
Nuno Mendes. W's. Also, yellow card for one of the Zora players. Still don't know how to pronounce that, sorry.
Rashford did a
supporters
good
of
dud
them.
there. Yeah, that was a good tackle. That was a good dud by Rashford. He just sends it forward, and then he goes and... Is he taking the corners as well now?
I
think he is.
Yeah, I think. Also, this is a free kick for Al-Nassr.
Okay,
It's going to be taken by João Felix,
Okay.
if I'm right.
We'll
Hopefully he
take the
scores.
corner first. So Rashford sends the corner in. It's going to
That
be just
was
out.
horrible.
Try to score Olympiaco.
He made it out for a goal kick. No one touched it. Just him.
And now it's going to be João Felix. Let's see what he does. And he sends that free kick absolutely to the wide side as far as possible. That wasn't a good free kick at all. Just, how people say Cristiano's free kicks aren't, the most on target, recently especially. Not prior, like recently. I still feel like he's the best free kick taker on the team because if we had a look there, that free kick was so out wide. Yeah. And W's in the chat, yeah, unknown name, W's. It's going to be Koundé to Yamal, and now it's to Dani Olmo. He's going to try and play it through there. Rashford on a run. That was actually a very good run if it was completed. Rashford offside. Pacho now letting him back onside. Yamal with it. Finds a through ball to Pedri. Yamal. And absolutely slammed the ball away there, Pacho. Slide tackle coming in from Mayulu. It's now Fermin Lopez. No, Pedri. Fermin Lopez not playing, right? He's on the bench.
No, he's not
Yeah.
playing.
Pedri. Yamal. Sorry, just had a habit of saying it. And this is going to be Pedri trying to skill in. Nuno Mendes. And he is absolutely fouled. And that's going to be a free kick for PSG. Also looks like, half-time. So half-time called there for PSG versus Barcelona. The other half-times have been called too. So if we take a look here, Arsenal versus Olympiacos, 1-0 for Arsenal. 1-1 for PSG Barcelona, 0-0 for Leverkusen versus PSV Eindhoven, 1-0 for Dortmund against Bilbao, 2-1 for City against Monaco, and this is going to be 1-0 for Napoli, 1-0 for Villarreal against Juventus, and then of course the previous scorelines from yesterday. So the Champions League is cooking up here with some interesting scorelines as well. Surprised Arsenal's actually only managed to score one against Olympiacos. Of course it was Martinelli who scored. And what is Nassr doing? They are absolutely fumbling some attacks here. Like, if we had a look again, because now, since it's halftime, we can go and cover Nassr. Yeah, the ball just goes straight out there on one of their previous attacks. And then they're just showing here the defense from Nassr. And Inigo Martinez having to do a pretty good cover to force a corner out for Zora. I mean, again... It's the lack of leadership at the front, but it's also the fact that this team's playing very defensively. So, yeah. It's going to be Bento now.
This might be our worst match yet, in my opinion.
Yeah, this is definitely our worst match by far.
Even the fact that we won to Al-Ittihad 2-0 and we can't even beat this team 2-0.
No,
Like,
but
come on.
we dominated them so much as well.
Yeah.
This team, we're not even dominating, really.
It's because we don't have Ronaldo and goal scorer. We need him. He's like the best goal scorer on the team.
Yeah. And your name is Abdul Rahman Aliyan. I mean, W's, shout out to you. And yeah, soon. And it's going to be now over to the left wing here for Zora. They're trying to play forward. And that is going to be absolutely marked straight out. It's going to be a goal kick for Nassr. The Zolder players are saying here it should be a corner. It's absolutely not. You guys, you literally just dribbled straight out, so I don't know what they're yapping about. It's not a corner any day of the week. While they go and sort out that goal kick. Nice shirt, thank you. Thank you. It's the new third kit, and then yours is the last season's home kit, right?
Yeah.
I'll take these out. Give your thoughts on the first half of PSG Barcelona as well.
Honestly, I do think that was a pretty equal half. Although I do think most of the domination was for PSG, especially Nuno Mendes. He did make that one mistake which led to his yellow card, but not a yellow card, honestly. He did a clean shove. And Nuno Mendes, he's been dominating. That goal by Mayulu really brought them back the equalizer, especially after that fumble in the defense by Hakimi. It's pretty equal.
Yeah.
And I do think PSG will still win this by their form in this match.
If we have a look at the stats here, Barca had 57% ball possession, whereas PSG had 43%. But it actually felt like most of the game that PSG, since we started like the 5th minute, I don't know about the first 5 minutes, but, it felt like that PSG were actually more dominant. I don't know why. It seemed like that they had more of the ball. They were using it more excessively, I feel like. So, I don't know. I definitely think that PSG were more active with it. They're just showing the Haibari goal again here as well for the Nassr match. There was a cooling break. And it looks like that they're going to maybe sub off Haibari.
Wait, he got subbed on though.
Oh yeah, he subbed on. I don't know. I thought he was I forgot how he wasn't starting. My bad. Also, let's take a quick look here at the Newcastle scoreline. 4-0 against Union Saint-Gilloise. Voigtemand scored a goal. Gordon scored 2 penalties in the game, and Harvey Barnes finished it off at the 80th minute with a goal to seal the 4-0. It definitely looks like that Newcastle are going to be a dominant, team in terms of the playoff section of the Champions League table. That's what I'm feeling, that they will definitely make it playoffs, and they're going to be a team that you're going to be afraid of to verse in the playoffs because they can pull out something in the knockout football, like they did for the Cups last year. 100%. I do think that Newcastle are going to be some sort of a dark horse in this Champions League. I don't know to what ability they might pass through the knockout stages, maybe get to the quarters, I think, max.
Yeah, I think quarters, even semis would be
not a bad shout. Yeah, not a bad shout. I definitely think that the quarters would be decent run for them. I think it would be an impressive run. Simikin's also coming on for Al-Nassr as well, guys. I do think as well, if we just take a look at the current table situation, Real Madrid do qualify in the top 8 this time, I feel like. I don't feel like we're not going to. We do have 2 hard opponents coming up. We have, of course, Juventus, and then we have Liverpool. We do Juventus, and then we actually have the El Clasico literally in a few days after that, like 4 days later. We got to be careful in those sorts of fixtures because, it's going to be a hard one, especially, Getafe. So we're going to be playing, Getafe's absolutely dead football. Then we play Juventus, Barca, another team. Then we go Liverpool. I mean, we really got to, lock in and try and, especially during that hard week. Then who else do we verse here?
Wait, can I just say, I do think we'll have a comfortable win against Juventus.
I mean, they could pull something.
Yeah, they could, but they haven't really been having great form lately. 3 draws in a row, especially one to Hellas Verona's, not the best of sides. Especially that Juventus is called as one of those Italian giants of football.
Yeah.
So they're not having the best form lately. I do think it'll be quite a comfortable win for us, unless, of course, they pull something out of the bag and get back to their winning form.
Yeah. And then, of course, we verse as our another Champions League fixture, Man City, of course, a classic.
Always, every Champions League.
Every Champions League. And we also have Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid in the Supercopa del España. January 7th day is in Jeddah. We'll be probably going to that one. And what's my response to that situation, Owen? I'm not going to talk about situations that, don't involve myself. I'm not going to have any sort of comment on that sort of stuff. And here we go. Let's also have a look at the other fixtures coming up for the Champions League. Monaco versus Real. Should get a win there. Benfica versus Real. Should get a win there as well against Benfica. Jose Mourinho against another former side. We should be comfortable into the round of 16. I do think. You know, we're not versing the hardest teams in the world. I mean, Liverpool last game really looked so bad that I feel like we could beat them as well, maybe 2-0, 2-1. They might score, but I do feel confident that if we play, get back onto form, win the Clasico, we should be able to beat Liverpool. I do think that will be the case here. And yeah, our next match is going to be Villarreal on Saturday. Just devoured the pizza. Your stomach hurts. I mean, that is crazy. Did you eat the whole pizza by yourself? That is actually insane if you did. I mean, wow. Personally, I don't even eat pizza by myself. That is actually crazy. Hopefully it was good. And hi, Abdullah. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And yeah. Also, Al-Nassr just scored again. It's 2-0, and it's going to be João Felix who gets the second goal there. Love to see it. I do think that Mane might have assisted that one. I do believe so. I don't know. We'll just write João Felix. And goal, what minute was it? It was the 80th?
Yeah, 80th.
Okay, let's have a look. So it is going to be on the left wing there. Just a play through by Bushal to Mane. João Felix then just takes the shot. It's a very, it's a good assist by Mane. And then a good play by João.
You know what? That gets some emojis in the chat from me.
Yeah. And Monaco scored a crazy goal against City. Yeah, they did. I actually have the game up on the side. I've got multiple games. I'm not watching it now because I can only run like max 2. But yeah, Monaco crazy somehow managed to, get an equalizer pretty quick, but then City got topped off. City's winning at halftime. Haaland scored 2. I'm pretty sure they're winning halftime, right? Yeah, they are 2-1. And you love cheesecake. WCDF. W's. And you were hungry, bro. Didn't eat for like 7-ish hours. Okay, that is a fair, valid reason to eat the whole, pizza. Okay. No complaints from me. Also, Karabang won 2-0 to Copenhagen.
That's like a sort of underdog.
I didn't
win.
Win their last game. I swear they won a game before as well. I don't know. Did they? What's this? Where are they currently on the table? I'm trying to find them here. Karabang. They've got 2 wins. They won.
The first was against.
They won 3-2 against Benfica, and then they won 2-0 to Copenhagen. They're 4th on the Champions League table.
W for them.
Underdog story.
Let's also check. I wanted to see Paphos. Where are they? 1 draw. And 2. Olympiacos, fair enough. That's pretty good. And then losing to Bayern Munich, fair. They're obviously big side in Champions League. We all know that.
And I'm being racist against Barca. How am I being racist against Barca? Is it because I called them Barca? I mean, also, why are they cut off here a little bit as well? I just maybe need to move the scoreboard up there. Logo is sort of cut off. But I'm not being racist. Barca's W's, definitely a W team. And if you could have only one this season, what would it be? Al-Nassr wins the league, Madrid wins the Champions, or Ronaldo wins the World Cup? I'll pick Ronaldo wins the World Cup because it's only going to really happen one more time, isn't it?
Of course.
Al-Nassr can win the league any year. Real Madrid can win the Champions League any year. But Ronaldo can only win the World Cup, probably one more World Cup. Maybe the next one in 2030. Very unlikely. But he'll only be most likely able to win one more. So let's hope so. And yeah, W's. Ion, welcome to the stream. It's a long time since you've seen Dynamites, of course. Absolutely W's. What do you say to an OG?
W, Ion.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. So
I have short speech.
Okay. This is going to be Al-Nassr now trying to play it out from the defense. It looks like that Simic actually commits a foul there on one of the Zorro players. It's going to be a free kick. Don't know how that's actually even accumulated there, where it looks like there was no foul at all. Hopefully this next half starts for Barcelona PSG soon. Just realised the clock's still ticking as well. I'm an absolute
tisk dino.
numpty.
I expected more from you.
There we go.
Didn't we all? Everyone put El Dino in the chat because he deserves it.
Well, you're speaking like a narrator. As much as you love Ronaldo, you got to back up Brazil. But after Brazil, it's definitely Portugal who you support. I mean, fair enough. You know, it's always fine to support team. Never going to change your opinion on that. L Dino? No, not L Dino Media. W Dino, exactly.
Good job, Abdullah Ahmed. El Dino.
And you swallowed a whole carrot cake because you haven't eaten in 32 hours. Oh, and if you haven't eaten in 32 hours, bro, you must be on life support. You must be almost dead. What the heck is going on? Not eating in like 32 hours, jeez. What are you doing? W's, exactly. Love to see it. And, yeah, how's your training going? Like, what would you rate yourself in terms of OVR? Like, if you had to pick a realistic OVR, you know...
like, compared to professionals or compared to my level?
Compared to professionals and compared to your levels.
So compared to professionals, maybe,
What would be your potential as well for a professional potential?
I'm putting my potential at 91, you know?
Okay, fair enough. I put your potential at... I put your potential 85, 86, minimum
86,
at least.
okay.
It will go up, you know.
W Dino now. Okay, my OVR compared to professionals right now is probably like 20. 20, yeah, just 20 or something.
20, so you're only 20 OVR less than, you know, the worst player in the world, which is a goalkeeper in the Indian Super League.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Maybe even more, like 30. 20 to 30, that's my range, I'd say. And then I'd say for my level, maybe a solid...
Like, compared to other people the same age as you.
I'm going to say an 83, 84, 85, somewhere like in that
91
range.
would be the best player at your age.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm the best, because I haven't seen, like, every single person.
Not even your own, like, your youth academy. This is, like, in general, like, everywhere.
Yeah, like, everywhere. I'd say, like, 83 to 85.
Okay, that's fair.
Even top, peaking 88. Peak 88. Okay.
Like, in your prime form, when you're, like, really good. Okay. Well, fair enough. What do you rate his, you know, reliability out of 10, guys? Drop a reliability rating. And, oh, Dino, I don't want to explain again why you haven't been on streams. Yeah, hasn't been on streams because of chemistry and all this, like, you know, school stuff and stuff. You know, got to lock in for the school, right? And if Dino's a 30, Dino's a 90, no hate, just...
No, Dino's, if I'm a 30, then Dino must be a negative 10.
What? Okay, also, I just thought there was a baby being cooked on the screen for that advert. I thought there was, like, a roasted child.
No, if I'm being generous, I'd say, if I'm a 30, you're a 40, probably. No, actually, you could be 45, maybe.
Okay, that's very, very generous. I would give myself probably, like, a 35. I probably wouldn't rate myself higher than a 40 yet. You know, still a long way to go. You know, the road to development's high. And... should you devour a full birthday cake or a full pizza because you're so hungry that you feel like every step is your neck breaking? You know what you should do? You should see a doctor. That's what you should do, because, I mean, if you're devouring... why are you eating a birthday cake as, like, the first meal you eat for not eating after, like, 30 hours? Like, what are we doing? And Brozovic has done about 20 turnovers? I know. Yeah, I mean, that's why, you know, I wasn't really... full paying attention to this Nassr match, and, you know, it's sort of running in the background a little bit. Of course, you know, it's a different stream now, but I feel like Nassr's definitely been turning over a lot of stuff in this game. It's not been the most enjoyable football to watch from them, though, you know, Yao Felix's chance was very good. Mane's chance was brilliant from earlier. Kaibaru's chance was amazing. But, yeah, we did see 2 goals at least. You know, you predicted a 2-0 final scoreline. I'm still confident with the 3-0. So hopefully we see that. Is
the match, like, what minute is it now? It would be, like, 89, though. That's...
And also the match for PSG versus Barca has restarted here.
I think it should be, like...
And, you're going to watch the City match? No problem, Abdullah. Of course, you know, if you ever want to, you can leave the stream on, because I'll be, you know, saying some stuff about it, but it's okay if you don't want to. It's all good. So it's now the 45th minute and 38 second. Mane got a yellow card there. He's trying to fight with one of the players. Did Mane get a red? Did he just get a red? It's actually crazy. What the heck? No, it's only a yellow, it says.
Yeah, it's just a yellow. I think he's just getting subbed off, maybe.
Unless he got accumulation of yellows to a red.
Wait, what did he just do? What? What did he just duck under?
What even happened? Okay, someone has to explain what just happened there.
Why
I
did it
don't
just
know.
look like the ref tried to slap him or something and he just...
That was really weird, guys. I'm not even joking. What the heck was that? Like,
Yeah, Mane's just subbed off, right?
yeah, he subbed. He only got a yellow card. He's subbed. What the heck was that? That was the weirdest... He's not even subbed. I don't even know what's... Is he? I don't even know. That was so weird. Like, he's ducked under the ref, and the ref gave him a yellow. I don't like this ref. I honestly am going to say it right now. I actually hate this ref because the amount of decisions he's given towards that team is insane. No VAR as well on some of his calls. Like, literally, I don't think you were there in the first half CDF. I don't know. But some of you other guys were. Handball inside of their box, and he didn't even call it. He said play on. They handballed the ball to control it down to their body. I mean, how is that not a penalty? I have no idea. PSG already on another attack here. It's going to be with, I think that's Mayu and Bein. Okay. Still need to get used to these guys.
And now that's with Fabian Ruiz crossing in. Bad cross. De Jong. Yamal. Passing into Danny Olmo. Long ball over. Trying to find Rashford here. Out for a throw-in, though.
And as well, I think you asked me something there, Sherry. Do I ever fast? Yeah, sometimes it's actually good for your health. So yeah, definitely. I'm fine to partake in the, something, definitely I know Ronaldo fasts sometimes. So yeah, if Ronaldo does it, I'm doing it. Yeah. Anything Ronaldo does, I'll do. Feel like anyone can be a ref these days because some of their decisions is mind-boggling. I know, and the fact that he's actually got like the, he's one of the elite referees for, the Champions League of the Asian Confederation. It's actually crazy how he's given some of these calls. I mean, what are you doing? You, like, not got glasses on or something? And by the way, you're serious when you say you and Dino would be great referees because referees right now looking like blind people in a movie theater. I mean, exactly is the way I would describe them. Yeah, I would give fair decisions, I wouldn't be biased, except if I had to ref a Barca match, I would literally just give the players yellow cards for doing nothing. Yeah, that's me. And this is going to be now Barca trying to play the ball out. Also, Coleman looks like he has a free kick, which he's going to send deep into the box, cleared away.
Ooh, ref called no handball there. I'm not sure about that. I do think it was shoulder, but looked kind of... like
Barca under a lot of pressure here as well, by the way. There is so much press from PSG. It's actually crazy.
Luis Enrique's told all his players to turn into Dembele.
Longest gaming stream coming soon. What? Longest gaming stream? It is? The gaming stream tomorrow is not going to be that long, Owen. It's probably only going to be max like 2 hours or something like usual. But yeah. Did I write the longest gaming stream? I can't remember what I wrote in the posts. And come on, Paris, even though your prediction is 3-1 Barca. Fair prediction. I do say, though, Paris get this done. I think PSG get this 3-2.
For PSG?
Yeah. 3-2
yeah, that was my original prediction, actually. Yeah, that wasn't a handball there.
Yeah.
Showing that
no
again.
handball. Also, Barcola's good skill there to get past Kubati. Absolutely run past. And it's going to be now with, I think, who's taking the throw in here? Is there Omri? Or it's Hakimi? Now it's with Zé Omri, yeah. Danny Olmo wins it. Pedri. Please don't shoot Pedri. Thank you. And
Kunde.
Yamal.
Jamal.
Kunde. And loses the ball there. Dive from one of Barca's players once again. Good job, Michael Oliver, for not calling that one. And you're watching right now, W's Poppy. Hope you have a nice day, by the way. And, yeah, just going to be now over to... Who is Eric Garcia? I keep forgetting who's number 24. Yeah, it's Garcia. Obviously, that's just me with my dementia, and I can't actually watch football matches without the score sheet. Stupid me. It's now going to be over to Martin. And now held up by Ferran. I think that was offside, by the way. Did Barca just get a free? Is that offside? Oh, it's a handball. Okay, he literally controlled with his hand. And what is Owen asking? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm confused. Pacho to Nuno Mendes. and want to play... Oh, I'm guessing that's the intruder. On Saturday, not Saturday, because I've got my football training. I've got a Real Madrid match to cover. So no. Again, I said, when it comes, it will come, you know? Patience. Patience. And you gotta go to sleep, Ion. It's like 2:10 a.m. Wow. And if it were you 2 months ago, you'd yap with you till dawn. I mean, fair enough, you know, the Club World Cup was then, but, you know, you gotta lock in for the school stuff. So, yeah. 100%.
Honestly, that looked like a penalty for Bein. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Now it's back with Chevalier. Passing it over to Nuno Mendes.
And Nuno Mendes holding the ball up. He's going to play back to Chevalier.
Pacho.
Doesn't matter. The goal with the secret with commentating is if you say the player's name wrong, you just pretend like it was that player the whole time. And then you correct yourself later. This is a good run, though, by Barcola. It's now over to the right side here. And this is going to be with Barcola. Exactly that. That's the skill. Barcola now to Zer Omri. That is definitely Zer Omri. Barcola controls in the box, cleared away by De Jong. And it's going to be held up by Hakimi. Khan Hakimi. You just need to create some sort of chance. Vitinha, come on, you absolute legend.
This, by the way, this match shows that Nuno Mendes should have been higher on the Ballon d'Or ranking, especially that he got lower than even Hakimi and a couple of other players on this team.
Yeah, I know.
It's not very good by France football there.
Also, full time for Nassr versus Zara, 2-0. We take that. It's not the best scoreline. It's not the worst. I mean, the referee's also given a yellow card to a bunch of players as they're walking off here. I definitely think this referee was atrocious. Yeah, absolutely disgraceful ref there, guys. Look, literally, Nassr's winning 2-0. Prediction sealed from, you know, Dynamites there. And this referee's given yellow cards to basically every Nassr player, and he's not given a single one to their team. So we're going to retell his allegiance, which is to not our team. And it's midnight, and you go to college tomorrow, Poppy? Sleep. Sleep. Please, sleep. College is more important. Ugly to watch Nassr, but didn't win, you suppose. I mean, fair enough that we... Sorry, did win. You know, fair enough that we did win. Poor referee, but also poor gameplay. I think that other team also is very frustrating to play, very defensive. You know, not even, you know, just, I don't know. And, yeah. Juventus just tied it and Dortmund up 2-0. Okay, so fair enough. Juventus getting back in against Villarreal. And it's going to be, yeah, 2-0 against Bilbao. Dortmund. What happened to Bilbao? What happened to Bilbao there, by the way? Like, how are they dropping off so bad? Nyaki got subbed off at the 46.
Where's Nico Williams?
I think is he injured? Yeah, he's injured. Until it says doubtful. I don't know.
Oh, this is an attack for PSG here. Mayulu trying to get the cross in, but now it's a corner. I do expect Nuno Mendes to take it, because he has been the entire game.
Also, you're going to watch till the end, Poppy. Fair enough, you know. Just know that if you need sleep, sleep. Don't keep up yourself, because you got college and stuff. Yeah. And this is going to be now over to PSG taking the corner. Bilbao Baggins, no. It's not their name.
Nuno Mendes taking the corner, short to Mayulu. Fake cross. Sends Rashford and Dani Olmo, but Dani Olmo does regain possession by getting a throw-in.
Here we go, throw. To be taken. I need, like, every other game up on the screen here as well, so I can just see them all.
Juventus is winning now.
Yeah, Juventus 2-1. Juventus just scored up. And here we go. It's going to be Gerard Martin taking the throw-in.
Owen, your message is retracted by you. So, or do you mean... Wait, what days do you not have football training?
Oh, you mean that one. What days do I not have football training? I have football training Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, but sometimes I don't go to them, for example, for these matches. So, yeah.
Also, CDF, yes, I could. Rashford's boots are too big. He'll just slip over.
Rashford got... if you guys haven't seen the Silly, what's it called? There's like a picture of Rashford standing next to Laporte, and bro's boots are about that long. He's got like a size 30 boot.
I ain't disrespecting you, Vay. You know, I'm just basing it off their current form.
What was the disrespect?
How I said that Real Madrid will have a comfortable win.
No, I agree. I don't think it's going to be a comfortable win. I think we'll win, but I don't think it's going to be comfortable. And Bilbao could be a good if it wasn't for their philosophy of only allowing Barca players to play. While it's a great tradition, it limits your game. Exactly. Yeah. And, yeah. And yellow card for Olmo. Narrate this one, my guy.
Now it is a free kick. Vitinha getting ready to take it.
Here we go.
Kicks it back to
Why do
Pacho.
PSG always do that? They always play backwards in the free kicks. I never see them do like a fast break free kick, especially when Barcola's open on the right wing. It's kind of strange. And Owen, I'm going to have to time you out here, man. I'm not going to answer a question. It's not even a question. It's a statement. And it's not really concerning me. So, you know, and I don't really appreciate the spam too much. I don't like to, you know, talk about that sort of stuff. But, you know, like, say, not appreciating stuff, but you need to chill out a little bit. You know? Take Mike closer here. Sorry, I was just because Dynamite was going to commentate, but you know what? We'll both share it. Is 0-12 just a gaslight? I think gaslighting, I don't know. Like, you know, it's fine to do it elsewhere, but like, you know, just, I'm not going to answer statements or stuff that doesn't really concern me, you know, like the other stuff before. You know, just enjoy the football. Barcola playing it through to Hakimi. And it's going to be now over to Vitinha. Deep ball. And is this my little brother? Yes, this is my brother. Dynamite.
Yes.
W's.
W.
Okay. And now it's with Vitinha. Playing the ball over to Nuno Mendes. Now it's going to be with... Is that... I keep forgetting this guy's name. Is that Mayulu, right? He's on the left wing. Or is it
No, Mbai.
Mbai's on the left wing. Okay.
Mayulu's like playing striker, right wing.
I think PSG have definitely grown into this game.
Barcola, Mayulu. Mayulu, skilling pass. Getting through.
Yeah.
Vitinha. Bad pass. Sorry, that was not Vitinha. That was Zaire Emery.
And this is going to be now with Fabian Ruiz. Just giving a foul on Dani Olmo as well. Do my parents watch football? And if they do, who do they support? They support... both my parents watch football. We support Al-Nassr, of course, you know, the club. We also support Real. And there's also a little bit of Arsenal blood in the family. So, yeah. But otherwise, yeah, that is the supportations. But, you know, usually influenced by Real and, you know, Nasser. Unfortunately, you know, from Australia and New Zealand originally, so football isn't the biggest there. It's, you know, okay size, but it's not the biggest. And penalty for Barca or no? I don't know if I'm up to the same point as you, Poppy, in this game, so I'll have to wait and see. I don't know what minute you're referring to. But yeah, unless it's already happened. So far, as it seems like, I don't think penalty for Barca at all. Hakimi, the most dead touch I've seen in my life, by the way.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was not great.
Should have controlled that better. Even cutting it outside more, I think, would have been the better option. He sort of cuts it into the path of the defender. And
that is going to be no thing at all. It also looks like that Athletic Bilbao scored. Yamal's crying for a card or something. The referee's saying nothing's there. Oh, 2 minutes after. Okay, I see it here. That's nothing. Yamal's a big dive merchant. Don't dive. Yeah, free kick. It's a dive. Yamal runs into Nuno Mendes. He's kicked the ball off to the side and then runs towards Nuno Mendes and dives. 100% it's a dive. Try switching. I have already. This is the closest I can get, unfortunately, guys. Absolute dive. I agree, totally, full-heartedly agree that. And let's see what the wall positioning will be. What a cheat, that dude. I know, exactly. It's just such a fake dive as well. The way his, like, stuff, he like, just makes his face look so just annoying. I don't know. I really liked him when he was in the Euros. Personally, I really did. You liked him too in the Euro 2024. After that, I mean, he just became so unlikable. I don't know where it happened. PSG to win. I mean, hopefully. Poppy,
His
I
face
agree
was
that.
like this.
Hopefully. He got the free. Exactly, he did. I just don't know why.
By the way, changing my prediction 2-1 to PSG.
2-1, you think?
Yeah.
I still think 3-2. I think there'll be a couple more goals in this game. PSG shall win, hopefully. Yamal's turning into Neymar and not in a good way. Yeah, he's turning into all the worst qualities of Neymar. Here we go. Yamal sends it. Oh, that went to space there. Oh, look at him crying as he shot that one. That was the worst free kick I've seen in my life. See you later. But Ronaldo is bad at taking a free kick. I know, better than the, kid who can't even hit that on target. The little bro. I can say little bro. You can't say little bro to him. I can because I'm older than him by like a month.
Yeah, little bro, Yamal.
Hakimi. And he sends that to no one. That's going to be cleaned up by Szczesny. Why do we feel like Nassr is winning the league? Because Nassr's team is so goated. That's why. Jorge Jesus is going to win the league this season, and he's going to do it unbeaten, I have a feeling. Hopefully we get the highest point total ever. I mean, that would be, I'm going a little bit over ambitious there, but so far, we look pretty good. We have to just beat Halal and Olali, and then we can really say that we, probably the most dominant side. Cry Yamal, cry Kamal. Bein, I don't like hating on someone, but I mean, when you're doing that stuff, it just makes it. It's like with Simeone, and they've also almost scored there as well, off the line clearance.
Hakimi! Wow.
Good block there by Nuno Mendes, pocketing that NPC Yamal. Get pocketed.
First Zabani with another clearance, and then you've got Hakimi clearing it off the line here. Look at this.
And don't jinx it. Dino's still a long way for the league to finish. Yeah, I know, I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just saying, though, that's my hopes. And Yamal trying everything possible to stay 5 meters away from Nuno. I literally, every time Yamal gets the ball, Nuno spawns in at him. Lucas Hernandez is also coming on in a second. Looks like he's warming up. So lucky PSG. Yeah, I mean, luck is a little important factor in this game, especially when half your team's missing. So hopefully PSG do see this one through. Rashford with a, pretty decent skill. He's now going to be back into the defense for Barcelona. Also, you have a feeling that Barca's going to score soon. I mean, it does look like they're approaching a goal. But as I said, 3-2 was the final score for me personally. I still think that's going to be the case here. And yeah, it's going to be a free kick again for Barca. It looks like Rashford got fouled by Zaire Omri. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's fouled. Barcola just smashes into him, and then there's another push. I mean, the second push is actually not even a foul. He just dives on the floor. Yeah, don't say it. You're literally trying to jinx Nassr with 30-plus games to go. I'm not jinxing. I'm not jinxing. I'm saying it with genuine honesty. And, yeah, feeling like it's going to end. Oh, you feel like it's going to end 1-1, Poppy? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a draw. I think there will be a winner. They win freeze for nothing. Exactly. Exactly.
Rashford with a free kick here.
Rashford.
Lobs it in. Oh, that was going on in, but Chevalier with an easy save. Yamal takes the volley. Bad.
That was a terrible volley shot by Yamal. I mean, it couldn't get any worse, really. It actually couldn't. There's levels to this game, and he just is at the lowest level. And it's going to be now a goal kick for Chevalier, who sounds like he would be, knighted by the king in the 1300s.
Chivalry.
Almost a goal by Odegaard, but great stop by the keeper. I mean, fair. If Odegaard's performing, I'm happy because I actually really, genuinely like Odegaard. And that's what I was saying earlier. Him and Haaland linking up in the World Cup would be crazy to see, especially if he gets back on form. And then who else is on the team for the Norway World Cup? Is Christian Nørgaard in there and then some others?
Yeah.
Who's their goalkeeper? I need to check their national team.
But by the way, I think Nuno Mendes is playing left wing now.
I mean, fair. I mean, he's good enough to play there.
Overlapping with Lucas Hernandez a bit, so yeah.
Let's take a look here. So, who is in the national team there? They got, Nyland's the goalkeeper.
Oh,
yeah, he's a pretty bulky guy.
Oh, Sorloth, right wing. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, that link up. Sorloth, Haaland, Odegaard, Christian Norgard, and then in the defense there, you got Ryerson and Wolfe as the fullbacks. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
They haven't actually lost a game in a while.
And yeah, Sporting equalising with Napoli there. That was a goal by Suarez in the penalty zone there. Not Luis Suarez for anyone that's, doesn't know about Sporting.
I swear there's another Suarez. Yeah, this is the Suarez called Luis Suarez. I knew it. I was about to say there's another Suarez with the name Luis Suarez.
Not Luis Suarez, Inter Miami. Okay, I forgot his first name was also Louis. So Luis Suarez, not, the other Luis Suarez. You know what I mean? The penalty Luis Suarez scored. Okay, great. I think if Napoli don't get a win here, they might actually be, determined to be in the lower portion of the table here for the Champions League. And I mean like below the top 8. I don't think they're going to get into the round of 16 for free here. They're going to have to play playoffs.
Now I can make some joke like Luis Suarez is not the greatest Uruguayan player of all time.
Yeah, there's two Luis Suarez's. There's Luis Suarez for Sporting, and there's a Luis Suarez for Inter Miami. Which one's the more famous one? We don't know.
Sporting, maybe. Sporting. Playing for a better club.
Okay, De Jong is just getting his boots off here. I think he got fouled. Worst part about our stadium is getting good seats, because all the good seats are taken, so you're left at the dead back. Yeah, that's why you have to book early, and that's why I try and whenever I go to get tickets for, one of the matches, Ettifaq versus Nasser, Ettifaq versus Halal, Qadsiya versus Khalij, always go for the booking process as early as possible, because, after you remove all of the membership seats, then you got a bunch left near the front, so you can try and get those out before they're sold. That's what I try and do. Never leave it till last minute. Unless you want cheap seats. Barca had 2 Luis Suarez's and only one won the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I know about the other Luis Suarez. There's 3 Luis Suarez's. One of them obviously doesn't play. Isn't he dead?
What?
Is he dead, really? The other Luis Suarez? I can't remember. The one who won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, he is 1963.
He must be like 90 or something now.
Wait, 80. I need to check when he won the Ballon d'Or. Louis, I need to check this, because I need to know.
Okay, this is going to be now with Nuno Mendes on the left wing. Trying to find a pass. He finds it to Fabian Ruiz. Hit on the volley. Save by Szczesny.
1960.
Yeah, died 2023. Yeah, I felt like he was dead. I just didn't know if he was or not, because sometimes these former players do kind of live pretty long. Surprisingly as well, I think it's just about if you keep your fitness after you retire, you usually do end up living slightly longer.
He won in 1960, yeah, by the way.
Yeah. This is now going to be a good play for Barca. It's going to be held up by Hakimi and played back to Chevalier. And Chevalier just holding up the ball. He was Ligue 1 goalkeeper of the season, by the way, Chevalier. That's why they did end up buying him. Donnarumma selling to Man City, though, for that cheap was an absolute fumble by PSG. They really should have, asked for a full price, sold him up, even if they wanted to sell him. He didn't want to leave, but if they were actually going to in the end, do sell him for a high price, and they did.
Brilliant pass by Rashford there, but brilliant shielding by Lucas Hernandez.
Some of these players from back then drank beer and smoke and end up living till 90. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. I mean, personally, I'm not going to do some of those things in my life because I want to preserve my body. And I just feel like that's something that, as I try to be a healthy person, I want to live as long as possible. So I'm going to do everything it takes. Even if I become a cyborg, I will live for humanity's end. But yeah.
By the way, I just want to say, I think Lucas Hernandez... What you
I don't even know what I was yapping. What was I even yapping about?
That you want to become a cyborg to live for eternity.
No, I was saying about the player's health in the...
Okay, let's just move off that topic. What I was going to say, I think Lucas Hernandez, I think he should move to a club where he won't be a sub anymore because he's a top-class player. He has that quality, especially in his strength. Like his brother Teo, he was sort of sidelined out by his brother. People were focusing more on his brother, but I do think Lucas, he has some really good quality. I think he could go to some big clubs like maybe La Liga or Premier League clubs. I don't think he has a spot in PSG because you've got Nuno Mendes, you've got Hakimi, and then you've got like Zabani. He showed his quality today. So I do think, Lucas Hernandez should move to a different club where he can sort of show that.
Yeah, be like a starting player. I was also thinking as well, first of all, no, a World Cup is better than being president. Ronaldo would want a World Cup over being president, I guarantee it, first of all. And then second of all, Ronaldo shall win the World Cup, Genie Wish. Thank you, Sherry, for summoning the Genie there. And the other thing, Di Stefano had smoked before every game and still did the things he did. And Puskas would drink beer before the game as well. I mean, legends as well. What I was saying before, I kind of rambled off into absolute nothingness. Goncalo Ramos as well as, snuck his way on the field. Is that I believe that, players, they play so much, they are so maintaining of their body that I feel like that they can, oversee different aspects of their health and their diet and their, lifestyle. And it really makes it more micromanaged, and then it allows them to, live longer in the end, I feel like, than, someone who doesn't really do such those things. Because I feel like, in the end, regardless of what they're doing, they're still trying to be superiorly fit. They're still trying to push every day to, achieve new, better things with their body, be able to, score more goals, whether that be, or, do more squats in the gym, I don't know, stuff like that. And what am I yapping? I'm yapping about what I was talking about earlier, which is, player health. Tranquilo, exactly. I just don't want Barca to score, that's why. And, yeah, lol, exactly. What else did I miss in the chat from, 20 minutes up? I don't even know. All I know
just
is
some Genie wishes for some reason.
Yeah. I will read the Champions League scores so far as well. Arsenal 1-0 against Olympiacos still. Barca PSG tied up 1-1. Leverkusen 1-0 against PSV Eindhoven. Dortmund 2-1 against Bilbao. Monaco is losing 1-2 to Man City. Napoli is tying up with Sporting 1-1. Villarreal is losing to Juventus 2-1. Atalanta, that's from yesterday. Well, they're the only ones today, so I guess so. Fair enough.
I was expecting more from clubs like Leverkusen, Arsenal, and City.
Yeah, I know. Especially Leverkusen, I felt like that maybe they would do slightly better than they are currently. I don't know.
Yeah, and also I know Monaco's like a top side in Ligue 1, sort of ranging second, third each year in the French league. But I was expecting more from City, to be honest. They have a solid team, especially with Reinders now in their midfield. I thought they were going to do much more than what they're doing at the moment. And then Leverkusen against PSV. PSV aren't a top side, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to say it now. They've got some old players. They have some young talents, but they don't have that sort of middle aged flair, 25 and stuff.
Yeah.
They have either super young or super old, and then some in that age range.
Also, I forgot to mention, guys, coming up, this is why Dynamites is here as well. I'm actually going to be releasing a new live streaming series. So, we got the Minecraft Monday now. We got the football watch-alongs. They're 2 core series that are going to be happening throughout the channel. Also got a new one, which is going to be the Doom's Football Podcast. It's not a podcast, it's going to be just a live stream, but just with me and Dynamites just yapping like this about football. And you guys ask questions beforehand. We do challenges like, creating the best 5-a-side team we feel, our best player rankings, and all of that sort of good stuff. Also, there's FC 26 Friday, which I'm going to be starting up as well soon. But yeah, the Foot Talks podcast will be coming soon, and hopefully it's going to be enjoyable. I don't know if you guys will like it or not. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be like this, just, without the match. We're fully locked into talking, and, we'll see how it goes. That should be a penalty all day on Hakimi there, but the referee's not called that. What the heck was that? Disgusting tackle. Stream idea, do a Q&A. I mean, that's basically what the football talks are about. You know, it's more a Q&A for football. I don't really know why I do a Q&A on, like, as in question answer for general stuff, because there's nothing really I would, you know, I've basically told you guys all that you need to know, really. But the football ones I do, for sure, question and answers.
Hey, that's not a penalty, by the way, re-looking at that.
Yeah.
Also,
You think the idea is W?
Yeah, and also, by the way, about Horror Friday, I'd say Scary Saturday sounds better because we need that alliteration, like the Fortnite POIs.
Okay, just bringing up that game, that's crazy. This is going to be now with, I think that's the Zabrania. And now over to Zaire Omri. I swear I said his name bad. Hakimi.
By the way, I think Zaire Omri has been really performing this game.
Yeah.
What is his rating, by the way? What did they give him as his rating? Never trust FootMob.
Gave him a 6.1.
Yeah, but I do think he's been sort of that solid midfielder. I do think he's been performing much better than Vitinha and Ruiz this game. How old is he, by the way? Let me just check that quickly.
Warren, I think he's like 19. Yeah.
19? Okay, here's an upcoming talent.
Yeah.
Next, let's just say, what midfielder does he play most like? De Bruyne, maybe.
That's also a yellow card coming out for one of the Barca players. I think that is Varane getting the booking there. Pedri's just pushing him away because, yeah, that was definitely a foul by Varane. So you see he loses the ball. Hakimi shields up, and then Varane just goes and takes him out. I mean, it's pretty soft, but, yeah, yellow card. He was doing some other stuff in the game. It was actually Casado who gets it. I thought it was Varane because he was there complaining, but I guess not. Guess they complain for each other. Pedri's also coming off here, and Bernal's coming on.
That's a surprising substitute.
And is Gyökeres celebration top 3? Sue is 1, Cole Palmer is 2, and the Bein mask is 3.
Only OGs know the Somerville celebration, though. That's top 3, 100% for me.
I would put... Would you put Gyökeres top 3?
Honestly, in my opinion, no.
Yeah,
but...
Rashford in top 3. Rashford in the top 3. Rashford Selly is super... This one. That one's a top 3 celebration. That is the most underrated.
What about Karma?
I mean, there's a lot... You can put a lot of Ronaldo celebrations in top 3, I think. You can also put, like, this one, basically, like, in the top 5. That one's
my personal favourite is, though, Somerville knee slide. Like that.
Oh, that one, yeah. Also, the Wijnaldum Sally's pretty cold. This one where he does that. Yeah, he did that in the Etifok game, yeah. That one's good. Also, Bergwijn does it too. Both those guys do that same Sally. Yamal takes a shot that is absolutely wide. Højlund scores again. I mean, is Højlund just that guy? It's assisted by KDB as well. Assisted by KDB. It's
double assist, double brace. Okay.
I think it's from the corner, maybe.
It will usually say in their player stat. Yeah, from corner.
Yeah, from corner. So it was, a goal from a corner, and Højlund scores it up.
By the way, about the blue, was that added officially to FIFA, the blue card? Like,
I think it's in a specific league. I think it's like in the Swedish league or whatever.
Swedish league. I think it's still being, tested.
Yeah, it's not out. It's still tested. Dybala Selly is also good. You know what Selly's super underrated? The Pulisic Selly. You know, this celebration is so... I'm joking. What's another... I'm trying to think. Is there any others?
Oh, about the Vardy break the flag.
The Kane fist pump is pretty,
Vardy doing this.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Or Drogba.
That's not like a top 10, though. No one really does it. The Kane pump also is good. The Pele air punch is also pretty goated.
What?
Dybala's celebration was cold, to be fair. Yeah, it was cold. I think Gyökeres has to be up there in terms of popularity now, just because, social media makes the celebrations of the current era more popular.
What about the Rooney one where he does this and he falls over?
Oh, Jude's celebration's pretty popular now. Gabriel for Arsenal subbed off due to injury. Oh, that is a loss for Arsenal there. That is a big loss. Yeah, 75th minute. Yeah, the yellow card in the game. I mean, they have Mosquera, who's come on now. I do think that is a loss, though, just because of the fact that Gabriel, I think, is better than Saliba. Saliba very unreliable. I don't think if Mosquera can carry the defence on his own. Ben White also was subbed off early and Timber came on. I'm surprised that he wasn't starting.
I'm also
Gyökeres-
surprised Eze wasn't starting, by the way.
Saka wasn't either. This is against Olympiacos, not going to be playing, max effort.
Fair enough.
Dortmund scored. Okay, 3-1 against Bilbao. I think Bilbao are washed here. Garassi scores. Svensson scored the first goal. Chukwuemeka scored the second, and Garassi scored the third. Goretzka scored the one goal for Bilbao. Close chance there for PSG to get a goal. Unfortunately, unable to do so. Is it me or is Marquinhos now on the field? Is he on? I don't think he is, no. That was Goncalo Ramos, I think. Almost a PSG goal, I know. Haven't seen Gyökeres much, you think? His celebration is very popular. Haven't you seen those Arsenal fans do it? No, I have seen. You know this one. I know the Sally. Yeah. I know it's popular. It's just that... Whoa! That was a close call there. Zabarni? How do I say it? Yeah, very close to see a goal there for PSG. We want to see some goals. Exactly, I know we want to. I think that was offside by him anyway. That was offside. Any other goals in the games just to update you guys on? Nope, all of them still the same as just announced. Oh, PSG equalised with Leverkusen. It's now 1-1. Leverkusen is definitely not up to standards, I will say that. Vitinha clears the ball away. It's now going to be a goal kick here for Barca. Any points dropped by Barca is a good thing, by the way. Any points dropped is a good thing because, it just puts them slightly out of that qualification for the round of 16.
Wait, did they win their first match, Barca?
Yeah, they won their first match.
Lee Kang-in!
Oh my goodness, Lee Kang-in.
Come on in.
Didn't this guy come up clutch in the Super Cup as well? This guy turned into like prime CR7. He's doing it again here, skilling past the whole bar. There's 6 markers. And he hits the inner post and it bounces out. How unlucky by Kang-in, bro. That is crazy. And you sent the link of those Arsenal fans doing it, remember? Yes, I do. Yeah, I know how popular it is. I said I'd put it in top 3 just because of the current era. But, Rashford, I might put over it. Just because I think the Rashford celebration is, like, more globally known.
Or even this one.
The shush. You know what celebration's called? The Yao Felix sleep. That is a good celly. That one should be more popular. I'm going to hit that in the academy training next time.
One of my teammates hit that in a match.
Score 7 past some relegation side. Hit the sleep on the 7th.
Yeah, it actually was that.
Took them back to a nap. It's going to be now Nuno Mendes just skilling through. Finds an absolutely insane pass to Hakimi there. Now over to Kang-in. He's got 6 guys marking him again, Kang-in. Hakimi with the shot. It's going to be a corner for PSG again. I'm
going to say PSG looked dominant in this last 10 minutes.
Barca's lost it.
By far, they look very dominant. Especially...
the fact that they're missing half their team, first of all.
I'm going to say Hakimi's been looking better this half. I'm going to say that. By the way, Eric Garcia just goes and sits down. He's injured.
Son's Camaraselli is good as well. Yeah, this one. Yeah. I like Human Sonselli for that. One that's super popular in Saudi is Stir the Pot. Literally every Al Hilal fan does this, Stir the Pot. And Al Ali fans do it quite a fair bit, and Etihad fans as well. I don't know about Nasser fans. I don't think we do it too much.
And there was something that us Nasser fans hated last season. There's the Mitrovic celebration.
This celebration is so annoying. That celebration.
Every Hilal fan did it.
The stupid Milinkovic-Savic one as well. Like that. Goofy celebration.
Is that ter Stegen and Fermin Lopez? Okay.
Yeah, cool. Just applauding. Ter Stegen, did good at the club. I think his time's done. I think maybe he has to go to maybe MLS. I think his time's finished. And forgot what player does all the anime poses. Oh yeah, he did like a Dragon Ball pose, and then he also did the he did the Kamehameha. Who did that? I don't think they're in Prem. I think
Mason Mount type player.
I think they're in Ligue 1. And here we go. Cross by Vitinha, deep into the box. Header, and it's on target by Nuno Mendes. Caught by Szczesny. Szczesny's such a good goalkeeper. I mean, he's only been training for 2 days since they found out Johan Garcia was injured. Literally, he's come back after a 2-day, after a vacation, done 2 days of training, and he's starting and playing at this quality. Vitinha.
Fakes the volley. Zaire Emery. Hakimi.
Hakimi
curls it
through ball.
around for a pass. Lee Kang in.
Conley. Play it to
Hakimi.
Hakimi. And that is a step by Goncalo Ramos to almost score. Szczesny runs out and catches. He's laughing. He said to Goncalo, "You're okay there." Because, you know, Szczesny's a respectful guy. Everyone W Szczesny in the chat. He's actually respectful.
I'm sorry, I think, who was that in cam there? I think that was potentially Vitinha. He should have gone to that.
And good chance there for, I think that was, who was that? I think Njam 2. Can't say his name. Quentin. I'll just call him. And Solanke did Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Solanke did that one. There's one player that does like a bunch of them. Every time they score, they like hit one and then they go and change the anime character. Wasn't there also like a South Korean player that also hit, like was wearing the anime mask when they were injured? I can't remember.
What about the Brazilian team?
Oh yeah, that Sally's good.
Or what about
the South African?
Yeah, the South Africa. I was about to say that.
Ref's a little dodgy. Yeah, it was kind of sus. I mean, of course, what do you expect is Michael Oliver? Did they actually just give a... Okay, Hakimi's doing a bit of a joke there. Is there any other goals? No other goals yet still, guys. These games are about to end any moment now. We're about to see the extra time remaining for Barca versus PSG. I think it'll be about 3 minutes max. Solanke also did the Obito celebration with the mask. Oh, yeah. Maybe it is Solanke that did it. I know there was a South Korean player that was hitting some of them as well. Marmouche Joker mask celebration. Yeah, that one's good.
By the way...
This is the discussions we need on the Football Talks podcast, guys.
By the way, Ferran Torres, bad free kick. What was that? Okay.
That is the worst. That's worse than Yamal's free kick. Actually,
is this Jan Neves? Okay, passes over to Hakimi. This should be a goal here. I'm expecting a goal here.
Oh my god.
That was bad. Okay, kept in by Quinton.
Headed clear.
Quandale. What's his name?
Quentin. Who was that at the forward line that did not receive? Was that Goncalo Ramos? I swear it was.
Hey, Vitinha over to...
Hang in. Prime CR7 in big matches.
Wait, is João Neves playing? Was he subbed on?
No, he's injured. He can't play.
Oh, okay.
It's Kang in. You keep saying Kang. Every time it's Kang in with the ball, you're saying João Neves. When are you making a tier list of Madrid players? We'll do it on the podcast as well. We'll do it then. I think it's a good idea where we can do all the talking for stuff. But yeah, that is a definite foul by Quentin. It's going to be a free kick for Barca.
That didn't actually look like a foul for me, honestly.
Luis Enrique is looking fuming. Any other changes in the scores for the other matches? No. And here we go. It's just passed back to Szczesny. Szczesny sends it down. It's going to be cleaned up by Pacho. Nice, easy clean up there. Don't know what the Barca players are calling. They're calling something there. Nuno Mendes pockets dive merchant Yamal again. Look at him on the floor. I mean, this guy doesn't even stand up for more than 10 seconds. Literally just diving every time. Blurp, 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 blurp. Kunde
loses it. Okay.
Quentin. Now it's with Lucas. Back to Pacho. And Villarreal tied up, I see. Okay, so it's now 2-2 for Juventus versus Villarreal. It's now going to be over to Vitinha. PSG basically have like 30 seconds here to score, by the way.
Lee Kang in, brilliant pass to...
Oh, that was Lee Kang, sorry.
Vitinha.
Come on, Vitinha. Find a through ball.
Hakimi,
come on. Imagine if, like, for example, Lee Kang scored or something. Hakimi over, through ball, Goncalo Ramos. The tap-in merchant scores, and it's 2-1. Absolutely take the L. Take the L.
Now let's do the Rashford. Rashford to Rashford.
That's what you deserved. That's what you deserved.
That looked kind of offside.
Literally.
I'm going to say that looked kind of offside. Let's see.
Literally, the worst player on their team scored against you. The worst.
Wait, let's see. Was this offside? Hopefully it's not. Okay, he's behind the ball. It's onside.
It's onside. It is onside. Thank you, Goncalo Trashos. You absolute goat.
Monaco equalised with City. Okay.
Wow. Okay, well, that's two giants knocked out. Thank you. Thank you today. This is a good day of football.
90th minute, Goncalo Ramos.
Goal in the 90th minute. Look at Hansi Flick. Look at him crying on the touchline. I actually have respect for Hansi, by the way. So, Hansi, should I say. Not Hansi. It sounds really bad.
Assist Achraf Hakimi.
Yeah. I have respect for Hansi Flick. I really think that he's a good player. They're checking the goals on site. I mean, we don't even need to check it ourselves. Check over. Yamal yellow. Let's go. Let's go.
Get sued on.
I want to see this Yamal yellow with my bare eyes. Come on. Show me it.
Get sued on Barca.
Show me Yamal. Get a yellow card, please.
Fermin Lopez diving.
Look at these dive merchants. They just dive. They literally just dive and dive and...
De Jong to Jamal. Jamal kicks.
Yellow card to Lamine. Absolutely get yellowed, my guy. See you later. See you later. Goodbye.
Yellow for Jamal.
Lamine should go back to the Neymar Academy to learn how to actually, dive properly because this guy does not know how to do it. Yeah, it just kicks Lucas. I mean, Lucas pretty much dived there, I think. He basically kicked Lucas in the face, though, so, fair. That is onside by a huge landslide as well, so, yeah, there was no need to check that. Arsenal scored 2-0. I mean, they were wrapped up anyway into this. Let's go. So, based on the table, if City don't score in the next couple of minutes, and if, it stays as so for 2-1 PSG, Bayern's first, Real Madrid second, PSG third, Inter fourth, Arsenal fifth, Karabakh 6th, Dortmund 7th, Man City 8th, Tottenham 9th, Atleti 10th, Newcastle 11th, Marseille 12th, Club Brugge 13th, Sporting 14th, Eintracht Frankfurt 15th, Barca 16th, Liverpool 17th, Chelsea 18th, Napoli 19th, Union Saint-Gilloise 20th, Galatasaray 21st, Atalanta 22nd, Juventus 23rd, Bodo Glimt 24th, Bayer Leverkusen 25th, Villarreal 26th, Copenhagen 27th, PSV Eindhoven 28th, Olympiacos 29th, Monaco 30th, Slavia Prague 31st, Paphos 32nd, Benfica 33rd, Athletic Bilbao 34th, Ajax 35th, and Kairat Almaty 36th and last. So that is the Champions League table. I'm assuming the scores aren't going to change. They are all still the same here on my screen. I think some of the matches have also ended, which is good. And yeah, the best club just got destroyed. Don't say that they're the best club. Because they're not. Barca is not the best club. How is 50% PSG beating them? Because they're trash. They're actually finished. Barca is finished.
Wait, 3-1? For 3-1? Come on.
Come on, get a 3-1 here, please. Just absolutely just knock them out of the park. I mean, I would love to see this. Hakimi, send it in, my guy. 30 seconds over the additional time. I think the ref's going to call it any second now. He's pulling out the whistle out of his pocket. Yeah, he's going to call it. He is looking juicy to call that one. Michael Oliver, he's literally lips on the whistle. Nuno Mendes, just play it slowly. Oh, sorry, Quentin. And it's now back into the defense by Lucas Hernandez.
Come on, Michael Oliver, end it, bro.
Michael Oliver he really wants them to win. He wants... Okay, finally, this guy ended it. Thank you. Thank you. You ended it. You took about 20 minutes to end the game there. Hansi Flick looks annoyed. Yeah, because you got demolished by 50% PSG. They're on 50% battery and they still beat you. Juventus have conceded 2 goals in their last 15 minutes of the second half in the 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League. Only Bilbao and Copenhagen have led in more. We're beating Juventus. We are. Real is going to get a clean sweep for this Champions League. I can feel it. It's in my bones. Can't wait for the Yamal pocketed reels. I know. They need to be a case here because, I mean... Still managed to get 7.2 that guy somehow on FootMob. Absolutely insane. His rating didn't get affected by a yellow card, a kick to the face, which, as Sherry said, Asensio Dean would have got red. Exactly, they would have.
By the way, what is this disrespect to Zaire Emery? Come on, FootMob.
Yeah, come on. Zaire Emery got the lowest rating, 6.5 on PSG. I mean, how is that even possible? Bro was controlling the midfield. Lee Canyon, absolute impact when he came on again, turned into GOAT CR7 when he came. He didn't score, but he basically dominated the entire field. Lee Canyon is the GOAT of football coming up, I promise you. I've got visionary scouting. He's also wearing number 19, so he's got some talent within him.
Like De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Wait, no, never mind.
What? Yeah, what are you saying? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate you watching so much. Tomorrow, we got a gaming stream, and I don't think there's any matches of importance tomorrow. If I just go and quickly check up here, let's have a look. Tomorrow, we got a whole bunch of nothing. Basically, Europa League, I guess, for anyone interested in that. There's not really any notable matches there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate you watching this Champions League fixture again. A little bit more talky than usual, but, we got a good day of football here. Nassr win, Barca lose, City draw. Real Madrid clear into the top, basically, besides Bayern. Now we just need to lock in for the rest of the Champions League and, of course, the league. Thank you, and see you guys next time. W's in the chat, right?
W's.
Sue.
Sue.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you.